Once upon a time, in a distant kingdom known as Eldoria, there lived a mighty king named Alaric. He was known for his gallant bravery and wise rulings, but despite his accomplishments, he felt a deep emptiness in his heart. The grand halls of his castle echoed with silence, and his only companions were his loyal knights and wise advisors. He longed for a connection that could fill his soul. One fateful day, while riding through the lush emerald forests that surrounded his kingdom, King Alaric came across a vibrant clearing. In the center stood a shimmering pond, and beside it, he saw a breathtaking girl with hair as golden as the sun and eyes that sparkled like the stars. She danced gracefully, seemingly unaware of the world around her. Captivated by her beauty, Alaric dismounted his horse and approached her. "Who are you, fair maiden?" he asked, enchanted by her presence. The girl turned, and for a moment everything else faded into the background. "I am Elara, a humble gardener," she replied, her voice as melodic as a songbird. "I tend to the flowers that bloom in this enchanted forest." The king and Elara spent the day talking, laughing, and sharing stories. They wandered through the colorful meadows, plucked wildflowers, and enjoyed the warmth of the sun. Alaric found himself falling hopelessly in love with her. However, unbeknownst to him, Elara was not just a simple gardener, she was a powerful witch, blessed with the ability to converse with nature and work magic beyond imagination. As summer turned to autumn, their bond grew stronger, and Alaric, with his heart full of hope, asked Elara to marry him. Her heart raced at this proposal, torn between her genuine love for him and the secret she had kept hidden. She hesitated, knowing that revealing her true identity could change everything. "Alaric, my love," Elara began, "I must tell you something. My powers are not merely a gift. They come with great responsibility and challenges. I am bound to the forest, and my magic can both create and destroy." Despite her words, Alaric, driven by his affection, insisted, "Love conquers all. Together, we can face anything." Overwhelmed by his earnestness, Elara accepted his proposal, but she cast a protective charm, ensuring that no harm would come to him from the challenges ahead. Their wedding was a grand affair, celebrated by both the townsfolk and the spirits of the forest. But as days turned to weeks in their blissful union, strange things began to occur. Crops wilted, storms brewed without warning, and shadows danced at the edge of the woods. The villagers, frightened by the disturbances, sought counsel from the royal court. King Alaric, determined to restore peace, sought out the wise elders of Eldoria. They revealed an unsettling truth. Elara's magic, although powerful, had consequences. If her heart faltered, the very balance of nature could be disrupted, and darkness could envelop the kingdom. Heartbroken but resolute, Alaric returned home to confront Elara. "You must use your powers to heal the land. It is your gift and your duty. You cannot hide from who you are." Elara's eyes reflected sadness and fear. "If I tap into the full extent of my magic, I risk losing myself. I might become the darkness we dread." In that moment, Alaric understood that love was more than passion. It required sacrifice and trust. "I believe in you, Elara. Let us face this together. You are my light." With his unwavering support, Elara gathered her courage. Together they traveled to the heart of the enchanted forest, where the magic flowed strongest. Alaric stood by her side as she performed an ancient ritual, channeling her powers to mend the stricken lands. As the moon rose high, Elara invoked nature's spirits. The winds joined their chorus, and the earth trembled in response. Thunder rumbled, but Alaric held Elara's hand, grounding her. With a final surge of strength, she called upon the love they shared, crafting a spell that restored life and balance to Eldoria. In the aftermath, Elara emerged transformed, her magic still intact but now harmonized with love's essence rather than overshadowed by fear. The kingdom thrived like never before, and the people rejoiced in a renewed bond with nature. King Alaric and Queen Elara, forever linked by their trials and triumphs, ruled with wisdom and compassion. From that day on, the legend of King Alaric and Queen Elara was woven into the fabric of Eldoria, a tale of love that embraced both light and shadow, reminding all that true love can weather any storm, and so they lived happily ever after, their hearts forever entwined in the dance of magic and love.